Hi, my name is Andrea Badalucco, and I am the Foster Swift Southfield office family law attorney. I focus my work on divorce. I also handle child custody matters as well as post-judgment issues. Your divorce is exactly that. It's your divorce. Your other matter, such as custody or post-judgment, is exactly that. It's yours. It's no one else's. You have an opportunity when selecting your attorney for these matters to find somebody who's able to advocate for you, who will be at your side and ensure that your story in your matter is presented to the court. When you are making that decision, I hope that you will consider me and Foster Swift, because we are able to present you not only our experience, but we are also able to present you with an entire group of attorneys who have various areas of expertise that you can tap into should it become necessary. And that is what distinguishes a Foster Swift family law attorney from any other attorney that you may find. Not every attorney has those sorts of resources available to them as we do here at Foster Swift. I do advocate for a specific individual in family law, and what I mean by that is that I have various clients who are looking for a divorce advocate or potentially for someone who's going to assist them with a post-judgment matter. And by that, I mean if there are issues that arise regarding parenting time or custody, even after you've already successfully entered a judgment of divorce in a matter, you may need an advocate at your side in order to get your story out and explain why you need a change, whatever that reason may be. There might be financial issues that arise following the entry of the judgment of divorce, so that would also be considered a post-judgment matter. Those are matters that I do handle. I also handle child custody matters, and by that I mean if there are parties who have not been married, but they do share a child or children in common. There are some needs for those individuals as well. They need to have a parenting time order in place. They need to have child custody set. They need to have child support exchanged if appropriate. And so you need an advocate who is able to sort of guide you through and have an understanding of what the parameters are and what the courts are looking for. That's where I come in. Typically, I meet with a client in my office and we get to know one another a bit in order to decide if the next step is going to include some sort of litigation. I'm comfortable in a courtroom. I'm comfortable relaying your story, your experience to a judge. And ultimately, the judge, if you're not able to work things out between you and your spouse or your ex-spouse or your significant other with whom you have a child, you are going to need to rely on the expertise of someone who has both the litigation experience and the negotiation experience to back you up and present your best case. And I take my job very seriously. I think it's very important that I, as your advocate, am essentially standing in your shoes. And that's something that I bring to the table that maybe not everyone necessarily does who practices in this area of law.